Hi guys, welcome to my channel and thank you for being here with me today. Today I'm going to make a delicious and refreshing Agua de Sandia or watermelon water. So the first thing we got to do, we got to get this nice juicy watermelon cut open. So if you've never cut a watermelon before, they're pretty large and round. So I suggest you cut the watermelon in half with a sharp knife, and that way you'll have a more manageable piece to work with. And then you'll be only dealing with 1/2 of a watermelon, and you'll have a flat side also. And now you can flip that fruit over to the flat side so that you can have a more stable fruit to work with. And there's no danger of it rolling around. Now I just like to cut off the green and white skin from the sides of the watermelon, going all the way around, and making sure I don't get too much of that red juicy flesh, but also taking off all the white parts so that it doesn't stay bitter. If you notice your watermelon has a blemish on it like this one, be sure to cut a little bit deeper into the flesh so that if there's a soft spot, you can cut it out also. And go ahead and inspect it and feel it to make sure the watermelon is not soft from that spot. This one was just perfect, so it was just a surface blemish. Now, once you're done with the sides of the watermelon, time to do the top. And you just slice from one end to the other, keeping your hand out of the way. And now you're ready to slice up your watermelon, dice up your watermelon, make round circle slices, or slice it up and make some shapes into it. But right now I'm going to make my agua fresca, so I'm just want to slice it and then cut it into smaller pieces so that it fits into my measuring cup. And of course, for recipe purposes, I had to taste this watermelon to see how sweet it is. And you'll want to do that also to see how much or how little sweetener you're going to need in this agua fresca. So this measuring cup equals 4 cups, so I got it packed to the top with watermelon. And I'm just going to grab my blender and go ahead and place all the watermelon in the blender. Now, if you want your juice all natural, you can go ahead and blend it like this without any sugar. Just go ahead and add some water and blend it together. But this time I'm going to go ahead and add sugar to mine. You can add whatever kind of sweetener you're used to, but here I'm using pure cane sugar, and I'm going to use 1/2 cup. Once you make this, you'll know if you want your watermelon water more or less sweetened, depending on the watermelon and your taste buds at the time. And now I'm going to go ahead and add in 2 cups of cold water to get this all blended up. So we just place it in our blender, turn it on, and wait for it to get all blended up. Should not take about a minute, depending on your blender. So here I have about a 2-liter pitcher with some ice in it. And if you don't mind the pulp, you could go ahead and pour it straight into your container without straining it. And I do that sometimes. But this time I'm going to go ahead and strain it so you can see the process. So this is just to get your water a little bit more cleaner without the pulp. And if you got a watermelon that has seeds in it, you are definitely going to want to strain it so that you could get any of the seeds that didn't get blended well. And here's the pulp that would have been in your juice if you didn't strain it. Now, just to go ahead and fill this picture up completely to the top, I'm going to add 2 more cups of water. And this also helps it stretch out a little bit more. But this is completely optional. Now just give it a good stir and you'll be ready to serve your delicious, refreshing agua fresca. So this recipe makes about 2 liters of juice. So if you want a bigger size, like a gallon size, you would go ahead and double it. But just keep in mind, The ice that you add to it is going to dilute the juice. So you might want to think about just using cold water without ice, or just simply add ice and the watermelon puree. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe and go ahead and give it a try, especially on these hot summer days. It is a necessity. If you do give it a try, let me know in the comments below. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, I hope you will subscribe and give it a big thumbs up. And if you are already subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing, and please help my channel grow by giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with a friend who you think will like this video as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.